that hurt your arm?
Ha ha ha. Anyway, we are here at the Rio once again, and this is the before and after for Nerdland. What are you expecting?
Why don't you go first?
I'm gonna go. I'm expecting, good jokes because it's Paul Rudd and Patton Oswalt. I haven't seen anything done by the director, so I don't know what to expect on that part. But I don't know. I'm just happy that there's 2D animation. I'm getting sick of this 3D craze and just big-eyedness.
Yeah.
It's like this dorky, non-humanistic sort of proportional animation I'm digging.
Right. Yeah.
I support that stuff.
I'm a huge fan of more adult cartoons. More action-oriented or adult comedy in this case. It's good to have it in the theaters.
Yeah.
So I only saw the trailer for the show because basically when I was working at Titmouse,
you worked at the studio.
Yeah, at the time they just sent this out. Oh, we finished our movie. It's gonna come out soon. So I watched the trailer, and I thought it looked great. Like the style, I really dig the style. And then, it seemed funny, like a great concept. But I don't know anything about the writers, the directors, so I don't know what to expect.
Yeah. So
any special voice actors in this one?
Paul Rudd and Oswalt.
Oh, okay.
So that's it. The story just seems like a generic from rags to riches type of thing.
Yeah.
A quick buck here and there, but whatever. So this was before, and this is after. So that's it. Nerdland is done and over with. That was not what I expected. It was a lot more graphic than I thought it was going to be, but the jokes were good.
Yeah, it was hilarious. Very well written.
And the animation, I really enjoyed the animation.
Yeah, the comedy was so dynamic because of the animation. It really worked well with the style, the effects.
Yeah, the raunchiness actually build towards their character, and I think the subtleness. I think that's the biggest thing I have with quote unquote American animation nowadays, that they add a lot of subtle animation, the little quirks here and there. If you watch Rick and Morty, Rick always burps and all that stuff, but that's adding towards his character. I swear Japanese animation isn't doing that. They just love their real backgrounds and just photorealistic things.
They're just stuck on aesthetics. It's all about the beauty and
when you get those crazy fight scenes in a Japanese anime, you're like, oh my goodness, it's so amazing.
Yeah.
But when you watch an Adventure Time episode, it's well, they do that all the time type of thing. But anyway, so I actually enjoy the voice acting. Paul Rudd and Oswalt did a really good job.
So good. I thought it came out really strong, very funny, but at the end there, I was kind of disappointed, I have to say. I don't know if you want to talk about that stuff.
Well, we got screwed over a bit because the audio was out of sync, so the pacing was thrown out the window type of thing. So they
had to readjust
twice, and it just sort of pulled you out of the immersion. And when the movie ended, it just didn't feel like a movie ending. It just ended, and then
it ended very abruptly, and there was in a sense no climax, and you don't always have to have some massive crazy explosions or they save the day. There was an explosion. Spoilers, but no real climax. It felt like an abrupt ending. Maybe they they had budget issues and they just couldn't finish it. I don't know. I wonder.
Maybe they're just being we're different, so let's just end it like this.
As if it wasn't different enough to have the crazy cartoon style and hilarious jokes.
Yeah. I think the biggest draw or highlight for me is the stuff that they have throughout the film, the movie posters that he interviewed the guy, the Brent Anderson guy shows up throughout the movie and has nothing to do with the plot. Or the posters are around town everywhere, and a
lot of little gags within the Bee Gees within the background art.
Yeah, there was one whole that cop fight or cop beat up. That was hilarious.
Yeah.
So it's all these little things that build towards. So it's just kind of disappointing that the overall factor wasn't as strong as the little things throughout the film. The little things really was a shining example of just having these little gags throughout the film, and it just built character. But the plot was basically whatever. It just felt like a Hangover type of plot.
Yeah, it was simple, but they went to crazy places with it. So it was well written. The gags were very well written.
Yep. So would you recommend it to watch it in theaters?
Yeah, not in theaters. It's definitely not a theater movie.
Yeah. Like when
it doesn't need to. It doesn't need to.
No. But that's like the annoying part. It's like if we don't support these kind of movies in theaters,
That's true.
They don't get we don't get more of these. So
I guess like if the movie was so much like just a little bit better, you know, like 20% better, then I would I'd be there. I'd recommend it. And like let's support them. Let's put money into it.
Because I felt when the movie ended, it just felt like a special, like a really high budgeted TV special that was long, and it's like a season finale that was 2 hours.
Yeah.
But it was not a movie. But I don't know. I mean, this is a good direction. Maybe hopefully we'll get more of this actual rated R stuff, because we talked about like how Sausage Party was just wasn't what it should have been. Like this is like doing that hard. I'm assuming this is rated R.
Yeah.
And this is how you're supposed to use that rating to be so raunchy and graphic. But it builds towards like the story and character.
Yeah, it has a purpose. If you're gonna go with the R rating, then you make it work. Don't just like kind of shoehorn it in there for one good gag.
Yeah. So yeah, that is it for this before and after of Nerdland. And I forgot, this is Aaron. I don't know if
this is Sam.
Yes, this is me, and this is it. Later.